Hello everybody, today I'm going to review a book. First time on this channel, but this book is called Candide by Voltaire. So I just read this book and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to just give my review and some takeaways from the book. So a quick synopsis of the book is that it's about a guy called Candide. It's like 1700s. He gets kicked out of his kingdom and he's really looking for his beloved Kunigunda, who he really wants to marry and be together with. But on the way, because he gets kicked out like a long time ago, and then what happens is the kingdom gets destroyed by some other kingdom. So the woman Kunigunda, she's also somewhere in the world. So he goes around the world trying to find her. On his journey to find her, he comes across a lot of people. And from his original kingdom, there's a guy called Pangloss, who is the optimist of the story. He says that the world is the best it could be. This is the best outcome for everything. Everything that's happening is only for a good reason. And in the end of the book, he meets someone called Martin, who is complete opposite. He's a pessimist. He thinks everything is made to be just so it could be bad. You know, everything is meant to be bad. And this book is kind of a satire, so it's kind of funny actually reading it. So throughout the book, there's different philosophies. The conclusion I drew from the book is that everyone sees the world in a different way, and you will be able to change the way you perceive the world just by how you think the world is. So if you are an optimist, everything will be good, and if you are a pessimist, everything will be bad. So it's all about how strong your mind is. But at the same time, I took away from the book that no one is actually right. You can go around in circles for ages and ages, because throughout the book, Candide is a optimist, and he's trying to argue with Martin throughout the book that the world is so good, and they just keep arguing, wasting so much time, and they end up not actually achieving anything. So at the end of the book, which is actually funny, because Pangloss manages to meet Candide, Pangloss optimist and Candide, and in the beginning of the book, Candide really wants to hear everything Pangloss is saying. He's like, yes, come on, tell me everything about optimism. But at the end of the book, you can see that Candide has developed as a person. When Pangloss tries to preach about his optimism, at the end of the book, he says, "That is well said," answered Candide, "but we have to cultivate our farm." Trying to say that, yeah, you can talk, but you're actually not achieving anything. We have to do the physical work, which is just cultivating the farm. So I took away from the book that sometimes it's just better to not speak, and it's better to do, as well as that the world is as you want it to be. So that's my review on Candide. You can read it yourself. I rate it an 8 out of 10, and I would highly recommend. See ya.